What's up guys, and welcome to another video. Today we're taking a look at the latest Cobra irons, which are the Aerojets, versus last year's version, which were the LTDx's. In this video we're taking a look at our first impressions of both irons, key features and selling points, technology driving the irons, what's different between the LTDx's and the Aerojets, and how the performance has improved, which one we recommend buying and for which types of golfers. As always, thanks for watching the video, and if you like this kind of content, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. First impressions of these and the LTDx irons were an awesome addition to the players distance market in 2022. They have the Power Core bar, which is floating in polymer inside the club, which runs along the length of the sole and into the heel, which adds a ton of stability to the club, and it ensures that you get a ton of distance with it as well. It also has the forged power shell face insert, which wrapped around the bottom of the sole to give great strikes when you hit it low on the face, and the polymer also ensures great distance, feel and forgiveness. The Cobra Aerojets are more in the game improvement category, and they've earned their spot at the top table over the years, and the latest irons are priced more premiumly at $1,000. The Power Core bar has been replaced by the Power Bridge, and this one has been designed with aerodynamics in mind, so you're going to get more spring speed when you swing the club, and they say it's about 1 mile per hour extra. The CNC milling is gone, and we now have an AI optimized hot face, which is going to be more forgiving anywhere you hit the ball on the face of the club, and the result is an excellent distance based game improvement iron that's slightly longer than the LTDx's. Key features of the LTDx irons, and these ones have slightly stronger lofts than the rad speeds that came before them, so just because of that we would expect an extra 5 to 10 yards of distance, which we did see in our testing. As we've spoken about, the Power Core insert is floating in polymer, runs along the full sole of the club and into the heel, which adds a lot of stability and gives more energy transfer on impact for that extra distance. We've got the forged power shell insert, and this one wraps around the sole of the club, which is going to give you optimal distance, launch and forgiveness, especially when you hit it low on the face. And the thin area on the face is also 23% bigger than the rad speeds, so we're going to get longer shots anywhere on the face. We've got the CNC milled grooves, which are going to be excellent in the shorter irons to get those higher spin rates and get the stopping power on the green. You get the Arcos smart sensors included with the LTDx irons, which is going to allow you to track your game and your progress to see how much better you're getting. These are also available in a 1-length version, which is going to be great for people just starting out, because all the irons are the length of a 7-iron, but as you get better, that's probably not going to suit your game as much, so probably best to avoid the 1-length version. These ones are available for $800, and we're giving them a very respectable score of 94 out of 100. So what's new in the Aerojet irons? And the Power Bridge replaces the Power Core, and this is just a little bit smaller. It's sitting just directly behind the sole, and it's still floating in that polymer. The soles are a little bit chunkier on the Aerojet irons as well, so that's why we did get a little bit extra distance. Again, the Power Bridge is floating inside the polymer, which gives us that soft feel, and it dampens unwanted vibrations. But these clubs are also very fast, and they have a nice powerful sound. We've got the AI designed hot face. So this forged face insert replaces the power shell from the LTDx irons, and it's basically been tested by a load of robots hitting the ball basically everywhere around the face, and then designing the thickness of the face in that area to give you the best possible ball flight anywhere you hit the ball on the face. We've got a thinner top line, thicker soles and lower spin, and these all combine to make the clubs look awesome at address and not address in the bag as well. They look great with the blue and red design. They add an extra 5 yards over the LTDx irons, which is impressive as the lofts are the same, and they're also more forgiving and more consistent. Again, we've got the single length irons, but I wouldn't be rushing to get those unless they show up as the best clubs for you at your fitting and the professional you're fitting with actually recommends them for you. The Aerojet irons are slightly more expensive at $1,000, but we feel that it's well worth it with the extra performance that we get and we're giving these a score of 96 out of 100, which is very high, and Cobra have earned their spot at the top table with these irons and the irons that have come before them as well. Looking at the Lofts, and we can see that they're exactly the same, from the LTDx's to the Aerojets, which is a bit rare these days, as club manufacturers are just increasing the strength of the Lofts and improving the lie angles to get extra distance out of their clubs, because it's very hard to get extra distance without increasing the Lofts these days. So which one should you buy? And if you're a high to mid handicapper looking for a ton of distance at a competitive price range, the LTDx irons are going to be an excellent option. They're not even going to be that much more expensive than a used set. The Aerojet irons for us are more of a game improvement iron for high handicappers. So if you're looking for awesome distance coupled with forgiveness, easy launch and lower spin rates, the Aerojets are a very good option. The Aerojets do cost $200 more than the LTDx's, as Cobra move closer towards the premium pricing rates that they have earned over the years. Both sets also available in the single length version, but that is a kind of a speciality set, and it's for someone that's really struggling with the progressive length irons. The price tag, especially on the LTDx's, is competitive, so it's a great option for high to mid handicap players looking for good value. And if you're in the market for irons with awesome distance, these are both excellent. The Aerojets are slightly longer and more forgiving, but the LTDx irons are more workable and they're also available for cheaper. If we had to pick one set for our own game, we'd probably go with the Aerojets. We just feel the extra distance and forgiveness is just more appealing for our game at the moment. So that's it for today's video. Let us know what you think in the comments, and let us know if you went for either of those sets or if you decided to go for something else. We'd love to hear from you, and if you like the content, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. See you on the next one.